Today on Signals Everywhere, we're setting up a simple packet radio station using Bluetooth TNCs to allow us to chat keyboard to keyboard and do file transfers over the air. We're going to be using a UV-K5 radio paired with the Mobilink'd TNC on one side of our link, and on the other the new VGC Vr-N76 with a built-in TNC. How you set up your radios will vary depending on what hardware you're using, but I'll show you how I set up my radios, and others will likely be similar. The first thing you'll want to do is connect your TNC to your computer. In this case, we are using two Bluetooth TNCs. Let's set up the Mobilink'd TNC first. We'll pair it to our computer and then check to see what serial ports were created for it. In our case, we want the outgoing COM port 5. For the Vr-N76, we'll want to first ensure that firmware is updated and the KISS is enabled on the radio. Once that's done, we'll connect it as a Bluetooth device to our computer. However, you'll notice that no COM ports are created. To remedy this, we will use the GUI script written by Mike and A7Q, which will bind our TNC to a TCP server instead of a COM port. First, we'll set up the Mobilink'd TNC. We're going to go ahead and start our Qterm TCP software. This is what we'll be using for both sides of our packet link here. And so let's go ahead and set up the Mobilink'd first. We're going to go to the Setup tab and then down to KISS Setup. And from here, we're going to go ahead and type in our call sign. I'll be using mine is ADANT, and we'll tap the Enable KISS button, and then select COM 5 as our COM port for the Mobilink'd TNC. Now let's go ahead and set up for the Vr-N76. We'll go to KISS Setup and tick the Enable KISS option here. I'm going to use my club call K8SDR on this end of our link. We'll select TCP from the drop down, and then we're going to change our port to 8001, and this is going to correspond to the TCP server that we set up and had running after we made the Bluetooth connection from the Vr-N76. And from our Connect drop-down, we can select KISS and then enter the call sign of the station we wish to make a call to. And you can see that the session is created for us and that both sides are now connected. We can then, of course, send a message back and forth. So we'll type out a message on one end here, and once we hit enter, you'll hear the packet running in the background, and it will send the message over to the other station. And of course, one of the more interesting things you can do is what's called a YAP file transfer. So if we go to the YAP drop-down and select a download directory, we'll then be allowed to send a file, and just making sure that these are small files, just a few kilobytes at the most, and you'll see that it will actually send that file over the radio by sending packets back and forth and acknowledging those as they come over the air. And with that, you're able to effectively send small files over packet radio using just a couple of radios and a couple of Bluetooth TNCs. So it's a fun little project. It's definitely something that I enjoyed doing. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I know this was a super short video, but I've been playing around with Packet for about a week now, and I really wanted to kind of show it off and let you guys see what I've been playing around with a little bit. If you're interested and would like to see more of this or more Packet-related videos, please let me know. And of course, a huge shout out to both my subscribers and my patrons. You guys really help me out, and you know, that support is very well appreciated. So if you enjoy this type of content, please be sure to give me a like and join the Patreon for early content.